What is good, my peoples? This is Kobe2408. As always, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share if you enjoy these videos. Make sure you hit the notification button next to the subscribe button so you can be a part of the notification squad so you know when I upload new videos and when I'm live streaming. We're going to talk about the new Korean OP champions for patch 7.12. This isn't in any particular order, but first up we have Bard. Now Bard has seen a huge increase in win rate. He's at 56.4%. And he's very popular, is being picked quite a bit. Now, he did get a buff in a couple patches ago for his chime, so he does a lot more damage, and he can get stacks very quickly. Also, a lot of the support items, the sustain support items, have been nerfed, like Redemption. Also, Locket got a rework. Now, it's a lot better on tank supports, so you're going to see a lot more tank supports in this meta. Now, for runes, you want to get 9 magic pen reds, 9 magic resist blues, 9 armor yellows, 3 ability power quints. You want to go 18 cunning and 12 resolve. You want to get thunderlords for the early pressure. You want to go flash ignite for the early pressure. That's what the Koreans are taking, so they know what they're doing. Take frost queens or finish frost queens, then build a locket. Then you can either finish your sightstone or you can build either redemption or something tanky, either MR or armor. Take mobile boots so you get your chimes faster, or you can take cooldown boots for your spells to come back quicker. Max Q first, E, then W, and get your ultimate when you can. Again, Bard is a very high utility support, so using your ulti is very important that you use it correctly, like stopping either some turret damage or helping your teammates, or, you know, stopping the objectives like Dragon and Baron being taken. But he is winning a lot of games. Make sure you pick him up and try him out. Next we have Blitzcrank. Now Blitzcrank has seen a huge increase in win rate and in popularity in Korea because of the nerf to a lot of the sustained support items. He has a 54.6% win rate, and he has an insane ban rate at 32.3%. That is in Diamond, Master, and Challenger tier, which is insane. For runes, you want to take 9 attack damage reds, 9 mana blues, 9 armor yellows, 3 movement speed quints. You want to go 18 in resolve tree, get Courage of the Colossus, and then 12 in cunning. You want to take flash ignite for the early pressure, and you want to go face of the mountain, and then you want to go lock it, and then you can finish your sightstone, and then go frozen heart to slow down the attack speed of the ADC. You can go mobile boots to go help gank mid lane, or you can go boots of swiftness so you don't get slowed or stunned as long. For your abilities, you want to max Q, and then W, and then E last, and get your ultimate. Now, Blitzcrank is insane because not only can you invade early, like at level 1, and get a grab and get first blood, but I mean, just in lane, he's an absolute menace, especially against like Janna, Lulu, a lot of the sustained supports. But if you haven't played Blitzcrank, definitely check him out, play him. You won't be disappointed. Next up, we have Diana. Now, she is doing very well in Diamond Elo in Korea just because she has an insane amount of burst once she hits 6, and she beats a lot of the mid laners that are being played in Korea, such as Ahri, LeBlanc. You have Zed and Talon that are picked. Vladimir is being played quite a bit. She does beat Fizz. I would say she can beat Malzahar depending on if she gets fed from her roams. So make sure you're roaming with her because that's where her strength is, especially when she hits 6. For her win rate, it's at 52.2%, which is a lot higher than what it was last patch. Her runes are 9 magic pen reds, 9 magic resist blues, 9 armor yellows, 3 ability power quints. You want to go 18 into cunning, get thunderlords, and the rest in ferocity. Take flash ignite, build a Banshee's Veil first if you need that extra MR, then Nashor's Tooth, then Zhonya's, then Rabadon's Hat. Again, you can build MR boots if you're having trouble against the mid laner. I would suggest Sorcerer boots. In Korea, they get W first, and then 2 points into Q, then they get E. Obviously, you max Q, and then W, and then E, and then get your ultimate when you can. She's very good at roaming and bursting people down because people don't expect Diana to hit as hard as she does. So that's what you want to do with her. Once you hit 6, look for some ganks, look for some roams, and you will get fed and you will carry the game. Now we have the god himself, Draven. This guy in Korea is destroying it in solo queue. I mean, this guy has a 54.3% win rate. He is somewhat popular as an ADC pick. He is banned like 1.6% of the time, which is not much, but he is destroying solo queue. Also, they build very different in Korea, but I will get to that. So the runes you want to take is 9 attack damage reds, 4 attack speed blues, 5 magic resist blues, 9 armor yellows, 3 attack speed quints. You want to go 18 into ferocity and get fervor, and then they put the rest in resolve for a little more tankiness and a little more healing. For summoners, take flash heal, typical ADC summoners. Now this is where it gets very different, is the first item to build. In North America, we build a Death Dance first. In Korea, they are building a Bloodthirster first, then a Rapid Fire Cannon, then an IE. Then your fourth item can be what you choose. They are going Mercurial Scimitar. For the most part, they build attack speed boots, and then if they need extra armor, they'll go Ninja Tabbies. You want to max your Q first, W second, and then E, and get your ultimate when you can. But that is the build that they're doing in Korea right now. This is in high elo Korea. This is in Diamond, Master, Challenger tier that they're doing these this exact build, and they're destroying. They have a above 50% win rate, which is insane. Anything that's above 50% is extremely good for that specific champion. So try it out. Let me know what you guys think. Now, it's weird to think that Jinx is making a comeback, but she is. She's doing extremely well in Korea in Diamond. She has a 54.2% win rate. She does extremely well against a lot of the ADCs that are being picked, especially Ashe, Varus, Xayah. She does a lot of damage, and once she has her full build, her attack speed is insanely fast. Also, her passive helps her get more attack speed as well. For runes, you want to go 9 attack damage reds, 4 attack speed blues, 5 magic resist blues, 9 armor yellows, 3 attack speed quints. You want to go 18 ferocity, get fervor. You want to go the rest into cunning for more damage. Take flash, heal, typical ADC summoners again. Build Runans first, then your IE, then Rapid Fire Cannon, and then Mercurial Scimitar. For starters, they're still going Doran's Shield. It is a strong item, even though you only get 1 potion now instead of 2. Basically, you want to stay in the lane and sustain in the lane until you have your Runans and your IE, and then you can basically blow anybody up. You want to go attack speed boots, and then if you need more armor, again, go Ninja Tabbies. You want to max Q first, and then your Zap, which is your W, then your Traps E, and then get your ultimate when you can. She is very good, again, against Xayah, and Xayah is being played quite a bit in ranked right now in solo queue. So if you have the chance and you're up against a Xayah, I would pick Jinx. Excellent counter against that champion. Now, when Ramus first came out, he was actually very weak because a lot of the junglers were extremely powerful, and Sejuani was one of them, as well as Zac. And now that Zac and Sejuani have been nerfed, Ramus is doing a lot better, especially in Korea. He's killing it right now. He has a 53.7% win rate. He counters Lee Sin, who's played quite a bit. Again, Lee Sin is played in the LCK and LCS, and Ramus is just a straight hard counter to that champion, as well as Gragas and Graves, who's being played. Also, if you see a Vi, pick Ramus. Easy counter to Vi. You want to go for runes, 9 attack damage reds, 9 magic resist blues, 9 armor yellows, 3 attack speed quints, 18 in the resolve tree, get Courage of the Colossus, and then the rest in ferocity. And for summoners, you know, your typical jungler summoners, flash, smite. And then for your build, you want to go straight Thornmail first. They get Iceborne Gauntlet in Korea, then Deadman's, then a Warmong's. Mobility boots to gank faster and get to lanes faster for the ganks. Then if you need more armor, you can go Ninja Tabbies. The abilities, now this is where it gets kind of crazy. They actually take W first, then Q, then they go E, and basically max E, because E is your taunt and it gives you attack speed now. Then they max W, then they'll max Q last, and then get your ultimate when you can. So I think that's where the difference is. You want your E for helping you to clear the jungle faster, and then as well as you want to taunt people and get the attack speed, so you can do more damage very quickly. But he's killing it in Korea. Check him out. I mean, he's definitely making a comeback. Next up, we have Thalia. Now, she's being played in the LCS, the LCK. She's extremely good in the mid lane. She has a 56.1% win rate in Challenger in Korea, and she's banned a lot. She's actually banned 21.8% of the time in Challenger tier. I mean, she just has so much gank potential with her ultimate. She can cut teams off. She can wall teams off. she can help her teammates escape by using her ultimate. I mean, there's so much she can do with her ultimate. So for the runes, you want to take 9 magic pen reds, 3 magic resist blues, 6 scaling cooldown blues, 9 scaling health yellows, 3 ability power quints. Take Thunderlords, and then the rest in Ferocity. I know you guys have seen probably Bjergsen take Storm Raider Surge. However, they take Thunderlords in Korea, and they're doing very well with that. For your summoners, take Flash Ghost. And then for your build, you want to build Banshee's Veil first, then Leandri's, then Rabadon's Hat, and then Void Staff or Zhonya's, depending on what you need. For the most part, they build Sorcerer Boots, but you can build MR Boots for the extra magic resist if you need it. Max Q first, then E, which is your AoE, and then W, and then get your ultimate when you can. Again, she's a very high skill cap champion, so if you can make very good plays with your ultimate, you can carry the game. You can wall teams off. I mean, you can wall one person off. You can wall off objectives like Baron or Dragon, so the team can take it. But again, high skill cap champ. If you're good with her, you're gonna carry the game easily. Like I said earlier, since there was some support items that were nerfed, like Redemption, and then a little rework to Locket, where it's better on tankier supports. Look who's made it back into the meta. We have Tariq. Now, in Korea, this guy is killing it. This is in, I believe, Master Tier, where he's a 54.5% win rate. Pretty crazy. Again, if there's a heavy AD team, I would suggest taking Tariq, just because his spells give you a lot of armor. So for runes, you want to go 9 armor reds, 9 magic resist blues, 9 health yellows, and then you want to go 3 armor quints. You want to go 18 into the resolve tree. They go Grasp of the Undying, which I've never seen before, but it's working very well in Korea. And then you put the rest into Cunning. For summoners, you want to take Flash Exhaust. Now you can run Ignite, but they take Exhaust just because Tariq is a much more defensive support. Finish your Face of the Mountain, then finish your Sightstone, then get a Locket. Again, Locket is very strong on tank supports right now. And then you can finish your Frozen Heart. You can either build Swiftness Boots, is what they build 50% of the time, or actually 53% of the time. And then if they need extra armor, they'll build Ninja Tabbies. E first, which is their stun. Then they go W and then Q. And then they max their E first, and then W, and then their Q. And then get your ultimate when you can. Tank supports are making a comeback just because the Locket was reworked, and it benefits tankier supports. Last, we have Vladimir. Now, Vladimir is doing very well in Master to Challenger tier in Korea because he is a hard counter to Galio. Now, Galio, obviously, is being played quite a bit. You can see that in the LCS and the LCK. And basically, Vladimir just counters him because Vladimir can constantly heal, and he can dodge, Galio's Q. I don't know what it's called, the little tornado spinning thing, because he can go into that pool of blood. But he has a 55% win rate. Also, he's being banned quite a bit because they want to pick Galio for team fighting. And so they will just straight out ban him 13% of the time. For runes, you want to take 9 magic pen reds, 9 ability power blues, 9 scaling health yellows, 3 ability power quints, go 18 into Cunning, get Storm Raider Surge, put the rest into Ferocity. For your summoners, you want to go Flash Ghost. For your build path, you want to build a Proto Belt, then Zhonya's, then Rabadon's Hat, then a Void Staff. They start with a Doran's Shield. Now, Doran's Shield did get nerfed in the price, and you can only start with 1 potion. However, they still take Doran's Shield. It is still a strong item. They take cooldown boots for the most part, but you can go Sorcerer Boots for the extra damage. They start with Q first, and then W, then E. They max Q first, obviously, and then max E for your wave clear, and then get W, and then your ultimate when you can. Again, he's a super hard counter to Galio, so if you're playing in ranked and you see Galio, pick Vladimir. Not only will you out-sustain him, but you will out-damage him throughout the game. So those are the new Korean OP picks for patch 7.12. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'm Kobe24. As always, thank you for watching, and you guys stay awesome, my friends, and I'm out. Peace.